We nailed our bottom side targets with accuracy again, and it looks like price has arrived at a potential bottom. The present position is a point of inflection, and if broken, price can be introduced a further downgrade. Let's pop open the charts for an edge over the coming sessions. Welcome back to the channel on this Thunder Thursday. This is ARCa, and let's dive into ticker symbol FNGR. Let's kill them. What is up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. Let's go ahead and dive in to ticker symbol FNGR, and we are looking at the daily chart here, team. And this daily chart is very critical because, as you can see, we are at the smack bottom of the linear regression channel, and this could either introduce a further capitulation or a continuation to the upside from this point. I would like to point out a very critical detail, though, okay? Yesterday, we did speak about a potential 448 to 452 bottom, in which we held on to that 451 for quite some time, touching down to the 449, and in the after hours, grabbing the 446. What that means is that we have officially broken the 451 support, and that means that price action can continue to a downside if it's, if sentiment so believes so, right? So we already have some of those downside targets, but I would like to point out something, okay? 446, if you can look at the price action on, the price details right over here. Let me go ahead and hover over that bottom side of the linear regression channel, right at that bottom, and take a look at where that's currently sitting, right? Right over here on the next daily candle, of course, right? So, right there. So we're at 449 right there, okay? The thing is that on the 12-hour, let's see. The 12-hour, no, it doesn't have it. I can't even see it on the daily, right? So if we're looking at this on the daily time frame and we scooched the candle down here because it's technically the same day still, then 447 or 446 could arguably be the very bottom side of this linear regression band. Right, so I don't know if that's officially a broken support or a broken regression for a downside continuation. I can't tell if it's going to be the bottom side for a further upside, but what I can say is that we need to look at the next chart to see if we have a potential edge there. Okay, so this is the target that we spoke of yesterday as a higher likelihood of us hitting it, and we definitely did. And I mean, yeah, you guys, let's just push on forward and see what else we have. Okay, so yeah, this is the chart where I was suggesting the potential bottom sides to be in case of failing the 451. So we have a 419 to 420 to 442 with a concentrated area of actually two concentrated areas being 435 and 425. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and draw those in just like this. Since I can't decide on which one it is, we're going to go ahead and concentrate or focus the targets right around those targets there. Okay, and it's based on historical price action. So 425 and 435. There we go. And this is what I'm looking at as a potential bounce zone. Okay, of course, we still have further downside targets to look at, but let's try to get here first. Okay. And hold on just a sec. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and continue. All right, so this is team. This is the inflection chart. I'm sorry, the pennant, right? The bull pennants right here. I can't. What I can say is that these pennants have broken down before, and I'm noticing this behavior in lots of tickers. In fact, I think I could probably show you one right now. Let me see. I think CLNV may have done. Yeah, this. Check this out. I spoke about CLNV a few days ago, and this would be the prep for the upside. So this is a bull pennant, right? This is a bullish formation formed in a daily time frame. So this, price converged, and then price continued to the downside, which then converted this formation into what could have been a falling wedge instead, right? So it looks like it could have been something like this, right? Then we get that breakout. And yeah, so I'm not sure if that's kind of something that's happening. The conversion of pennant into a falling wedge of sorts. But I guess if that is the implication or the idea here, then there is a potential for us to draw that formation, right? So I guess, or even, could it even be a channel? Actually, you know what? It could very well be a channel, right? Seeing that this bottom side candle, 453 or 457, whatever that was, on the capybara bounce day, and having this top side regression here marks off a pretty nice channel. And if that's the case, then I guess bottom side 386 by November 15th, I'm not sure. I am not sure. The thing is that we are at critical points of, specifically where price action has reversed for massive upsides, right? So specifically, let's see. Where is it, right? Let me see. I think I can show you one right over here. That's a low of 450. That is a low of 447. This one here is a low of 447. Right, and price action is currently sitting at 446. Right, so that things like that. Right, this is a low of 450 even still, and capybara was a low of 451. This is a low of 452 right here. So this 452. And where did it launch from? Well, technically it launched from 430, but really it was 397 that took this price to 797. So if that, yeah, team, I'm not sure if this is converting into this formation. It's too early. It's too early to tell. And I can't really grasp. I can't really grasp a falling wedge from here either. So say, for example, I use this formation here. That would actually, that's kind of connecting another channel and suggesting this to be the bottom side, right? But I don't know if you recall this, but we were looking at the monthly time frame support in the RSI, and that monthly time frame is getting so close to that support bottom, right down here. So this is that hopium that I'm looking for, right at this RSI bottom. Okay, so now, yeah, the bottom side of this reversion variant is suggesting a 431. Okay, so that's kind of rhyming with the targets that we had on this chart right over here. 425 to 442 with a 435 concentrated zone. And this chart, yeah, the reversion variant is essentially suggesting a bottom side of 431. So I guess that is a probability, but we still have to break through the original supports that we talked about, right? In this case, this chart here had 443 to 455. Okay, team, but yeah, it looks like actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and check out the daily time frame on balance volume. Yeah, there is some releasing of the asset, and it looks like it could be in fear, but I will say that the selling of this asset from here to here does not really represent the asset selling off from 623 to 453. That doesn't really appear to be as such, right? Because, yeah, we've had further, comparing these downsides here to the on balance, that doesn't really match the amount of selling happening here. It looks off. It just looks weird. I really don't know what to make of that, but of course, things can be speculated there. Every single time frame here, team, is definitely showing continuation to the downside. Starting, let's see from the 5 minute, right? 5 minute time frame is at consolidation. 10-minute time frame consolidation, in danger of being in the gravitational zone of the bear weakness percentile, right? And moving on to the 15-minute time frame, it is actually experiencing resistance from the SMA 14, right? So that can lead to a downside almost immediately. So we are currently distributing right now in a distribution phase before we can reach a set bottom, before we can start a reaccumulation. Okay, and I did mark off in the manipulation chart here another red day of manipulation, and we have today total 3 shots or 3 strikes of manipulation, including yesterday's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikes of manipulation. Okay, so now we have about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 consecutive days. Out of those 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days of manipulation-free price action. Yeah, so I hope that you're following what I'm doing here, right? So what I'm doing here is actually I'm forward testing the manipulation strikes. And I want to take at least, ideally I want a month, right? But I really would like to have 3 months cataloged of manipulation signals in the immediate short-term time frames, right? Anything between the 10-second intervals all the way up to the hourly time frame intervals. Okay, team. So I think that's kind of what we're looking at here, team. If we are going to face any type of upside, then that may actually be represented in the bi-hourly time frame, where there could be a resistance grab at the SMA 14 right up here, but it does not look very clean for an upside move, which could be in the morning. And if that really is the case, then I would look no further than the prior bar low, this right here. If we do have a chance at this, there may be a shot at 465 to about 469. Okay, now if there is a shot of that 465 to 469, that means that we can also take into account the what would be tomorrow's prior bar, right? Which would be today's bar, right? So that would be specifically to the zone of 483. Let me see it. It's a high of 483. It was actually a concentrated zone that we spoke of already. Okay, or a focus zone. All right, team. So you know the risks, you know the upsides and downsides. And so let's just go ahead and observe the markets. Let's go ahead and hedge against our long positions. Let's trade. And which, by the way, right, congratulations to those of you who did take the trade on the SPY today. Very, very happy for you to take those gains here. And just know, full transparency, that I am long the SQQQ and presently up. So I open position at the break of the SMA 100 on the 4-hour time frame at 1826. Price action is around 1870 something now or something, right? So I am up that position and long betting against the market. Okay, team. So please go ahead and visit me live tomorrow at around 6:45 a.m. Pacific time, and we'll go ahead and observe the markets and trade those paper trades. All right, team. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. Never, 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 forever. I need you to do your own due diligence and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well. A very, very good rest of your night, and I will catch you at the bell mañana. Adios. Yeah.